ain't nothing but tell me why ain't nothing I don't remember the lyrics right now, but I want it that way. Good evening, everyone. Bum, 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 bum.
Father Rockers fill up beers and towards the season. Brother is a brother, the pirates like for me. Oh, it's our beers and then we choose the learning to come. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one.
Evening, everyone. Welcome to the Shipwreck Show. I am your host tonight. It's Ander. Hi. It's my world now. I am joined tonight by three wonderful gentlemen here. Firstly, we will introduce the one and only Brevin the Dude. Devin, how are you doing? Yeah. I feel that. We'll just take that for what it is. Move on. It's a Monday. The Mondayest of Mondays. One could say. Very dumb Monday. If we could, can we all just let's just all, if you have access to it, go ahead and load up chat with your favorite good Kraken emotes, all for Devin tonight. Next up, we also have Twitch's very own DJ Simpix.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, dude?
Yes, sir.
How's your Monday?
My day's been all right, man. I did not sleep. Again. I went to the gym instead, and
Nice.
I came home. I came home. I showered, went to class, and I was like almost passing out in class, and then I went back home, ate a whole Caniac combo, like just straight up, like just whole thing, and then I passed out for like 2
Damn,
hours.
son. Damn. Yeah, I was gonna ask about, because we talked briefly on Twitter about you going to the gym and stuff like that. How's it? I was gonna ask how's that been going for you?
It's been okay. Like I wish I didn't have other shit to do like after going to the gym, because then I could just
Right.
sleep. But like I wish I could just sleep just a little bit and then then go gym and then
Maybe it might just be a matter of like trial and error of trying to figure out what works for your schedule.
yeah. It just
was
sucks because like it's not like my choice to not sleep. It's just I can't sleep.
Yeah, no, I feel
So I
that.
just had to do something to like I don't know.
Well, if you want to get it
occupy
more
myself.
into it, I just downloaded this new app that I've been really enjoying. So
Yeah,
I'll send it over your way and you can take a look at it.
for
But
sure.
workouts
that.
aside, we have the one who's doing the opposite right now, Mr. Garrick B. Eaton. What you eating right now? See some fries going on? Are those crinkle cut?
Caniac combo.
Yeah, it's Canes, man. It's fucking Canes.
Damn, look at that.
Let's go in chat. Canes.
How's your Monday going? Aside from the yummalicious food.
Combo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so jealous, dude.
No, dude, I was
Mexican.
hungry. Ooh. No, I've been on a Canes kick. I mean, I'm kind of always on a Canes kick, but like now I'm like on a kick. You know what I'm saying? So no, I just on my way home from work. It sounded nice, and I was out shopping because my new virus gear came in. As you noticed.
Hey, shout out virus. Let's go.
So my new virus gear came in, so I decided to go buy some new jeans as well, so that when I go to work tomorrow, I've got like new clothes.
Oh, so you're not wearing them right now?
The jeans? No.
Damn. I was gonna have you do a little fashion show for us.
Do we
do catwalk?
Do we need to do a pants check?
No.
Pants check.
Garrick's
I'm not opposed to it.
Garrick's like, I'm not wearing pants.
Well, we are definitely all maybe sort of not wearing pants because this is the Shipwreck Show where once a week, every week, four of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you are riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics. You can get exclusive post-show content, and you can have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. It's been a while since I posted anything lately, if you couldn't tell. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in our bio in order to get updates and when new episodes go live everywhere. Gentlemen, we have some captain's orders.
Is there?
We have our all new shows, brand spanking new, nice and clean with all those hard designs that we painstakingly put together for you guys. They're available now on all platforms, all podcast platforms. So please go check them out and leave a review and a rating there, because it really helps us push the algorithm. Because these are all new names, we gotta jumpstart that. So yeah, we are gonna move into our first question.
Damn, that was quick.
Tonight.
No banter, nothing.
It's been a slow Monday.
Oh, DJ is holding up something.
What is that?
It's my new.
Is that your
arcade pad.
This is new fight pad. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a leverless, and so instead of the
Okay.
joystick,
Oh wait, no, I saw you
buttons.
post about that. Okay.
Mhm.
How does your fingers like?
I don't know if it's not reversed.
What's
for
the
you guys,
layout?
but it's reversed. So this is back, this is down, this is forward, this is up, and then these four are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like this would be punches, and then these would be kicks, and then this one's right bumper, left bumper, right trigger, left trigger.
How's
So,
that been
like,
working out for you?
But I would never be able to use that.
It's fucking. I can't show you. Hold on. I can't like.
Yeah, I
move
wish
it, but
I
it's,
wish it was like easier for you to like.
I wish
Need
yeah,
like
if
a
I
desk
pointed it
cam set up for
downward.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We're gonna have to
anyway,
set up.
It's been an adjustment to like press space or use this for up, but I imagine it like using a space bar. So like,
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
and like it, because like the way your hands kind of like going in at an angle, it's like
Like naturally.
better that way.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is like this is just cheap. I got this cheap for like $40.
How's the build quality though? Is it sturdy?
It's like it's 3D printed for sure, but like the buttons feel good. Like,
That's good.
you know, it's been an adjustment, but I've been loving it. It's been really
Yeah.
good. I'm thinking of buying
Actually,
like, really cool
because I rarely get to hop on 20K films with you guys, I do want to ask a question that I probably normally wouldn't be able to get away with because Ernell's here and he'd be like, no, we're not talking about that here. What have you guys been watching lately?
I just finished Avatar today.
Yeah, what did you think about it? No, like no spoilers, but like what did you like?
I liked it.
Early,
They were faithful
Okay.
to the story.
that.
They
Leave it
were
at
they were straight up faithful to the story.
'cause I know we're gonna do like a review or something on that. But
Yeah. Also, I've been watching Solo Leveling, new anime that's been coming out.
Hell yeah, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I really
I heard
enjoy
that
it.
is good.
I just
I
caught
had
up.
Solo
Solo
an old
leveling goes
friend-
hard as fuck.
It's
I
really
had an old
good.
friend that was reading that when that was coming out.
Yeah.
It was like on
Yeah, the
one of
webtoon.
the
Mhm.
webtoon, and I remember
Yeah, it's a
hearing
Korean
about how
webtoon.
they were making that into a show, and now it's coming to fruition. And now it's like garnering so much popularity. It's so
Mhm.
cool to see.
Yeah, it's super good. And the other show I've been watching, which I know Garrick's been watching, him and I have been meaning to chat about it, is Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, dude,
Ninja
Ninja
Kamui,
Kamui is
okay.
so fucking sick.
Yeah.
I have
It is
not heard
literally-
anything about that one.
If you took the best way I could describe it in like a shotgun like sort of like description is if you were to take Naruto and smash it together with John Wick.
Okay, you
I'm dead
have my
serious.
attention.
He's not wrong, and that's why it's so good. It's on Crunchyroll
It's like
and Max.
the premise is like of John Wick style vengeance story, like
Okay.
very much so. Like from the jump, they set it up that way, and like, but the combat and the fight scenes and the story is all based around like a secret ninja society essentially, and this dude who like was a ninja in Japan, and he like escaped to like suburban America, and now he is like fighting off this organization that he escaped from.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
It's super good.
It's an Adult Swim one.
Yeah,
And I think you can find the episodes in various places. If I know the dub is on Max.
yeah, it's on Max
Ooh,
and
yeah.
Crunchyroll. It's on both. I found it on Crunchyroll originally.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. But yeah,
But no,
Yeah, I
I've been
think I'm gonna
watching
have to
that as
take you
well.
up
I've
on that
also been
Crunchyroll,
watching
login.
Solo Leveling.
yeah.
Oh
DJ, what have you been
yeah,
watching?
you had to use that.
And nothing, bro.
I've been watching nothing, man.
He's like, unless we gotta review it, I ain't watching
Dude,
shit.
I'm not. Dude, honestly,
He's
because
like,
it's like I've been trying
just play
to.
nothing
I
but
just have no
Tekken.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I mean, of course, I've been practicing Tekken. I've been practicing using this thing, and like trying not to get carpal tunnel. But like even when I take breaks from that,
Mhm.
I don't feel like watching anything. Like I just want to fucking lay down. Like
Is
I
there
just wanna
anything you've been wanting to watch, or like kind of like in the back of your mind?
I
Like,
want to get back and rewatch JoJo's
Okay.
Bizarre Adventure because I stopped at like part 4, which is like the most popular like part in the series. But I want to rewatch it because I think I appreciate just the goofiness of it. It's
Yeah.
like just
Okay.
it is in a bizarre adventure. It's like fucking absolutely crazy. But I love stories like that. That's why I love Tekken so much. Like the lore of
I might
Tekken
have
is
to.
just
I don't know what it is. Me personally, I just don't. I'm very picky with anime, so I just I don't like the art style.
I
Yeah.
find
yeah,
JoJo's Bizarre.
it's weird. Oh,
Uh oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh
oh
oh.
no.
Oh.
Really
Uh
off.
oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, Garrick's back.
Is
Garrick's
back? He's back. He's back. Yeah,
back?
you're
He's back.
back.
He's back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's back.
I think
No,
he's
yeah,
monitoring it
Pinging
right
all
now.
over the place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, he's
Yeah.
a little bit delayed. Oh
Yeah,
no.
JoJo's art
Yeah.
style is like it's pretty different. But I
Yeah.
just it took me a while to get over it, but for
Probably
me,
like an
I think
acquired
it's
taste, I
fucking
guess.
hilarious.
Yeah. I have a question for you
Yeah.
guys. Who's got their
Hmm.
Dune tickets?
I'm not
I do
yet. I
not.
should.
Me,
Yeah,
dude.
you reminded me.
Yeah, because I got mine today.
Me and Storm and my brother are going.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That'll be a
That's a
good time.
movie I unfortunately am gonna have to watch on my own when it's available on a streaming service.
Who copped the Denussy? I might cop the Denussy
Unless-
at the movie theater.
Unless
I heard it's only
might be able to
available at
go during the
AMC.
day when
No.
Jackie's at work and Lydia's in school. I'll just go by myself.
I mean, that's what I was gonna do. I found a friend
Yeah.
to go. But no, they're selling it at the Cinemark that I go to. I've seen it there already.
Cinema.
Oh, nice. Okay, so because I'm gonna try to grab tickets for the fucking lulz.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
actually-
highly expect all of us to be eating popcorn out of the Denussy when
no.
we
I'm not
do
going to
the
an AMC though.
they're at Cinemark too. They are.
I'm not going I'm going to a local theater.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't. Why would you?
We
I
don't
think I
many,
get,
but
yeah.
we have Cinemark around here.
Yeah.
We
I
have
just-
Cinemark.
We got
here,
Skinamark.
Do
we only
you
have one
think
location, but
that-
it's like way down like downtown. So
Do you think the marketing team knew about the jokes that would unfold when they came out with that? Like they just
100%. They 100% knew what they were doing.
Did you see
like,
what
they, like,
No
they just
way.
like full
There is
sent
no
into
way.
like liquid death type marketing with that in
yeah.
the grand scheme of things. Like they're like, fuck it, this is gonna be funny as hell.
Did you see
But the
that
thing is, though, is like Dennis Villanueva had no idea about design. He was just as shocked as everybody else.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna bring that up when he was asked about it in the interview. He straight up was like, "What the fuck is that?" But yeah,
Oh my god, I need you to send me that clip. Oh my god.
girl spitting chat, Shai Huludusi.
Oh my god, I love that. What is that you're eating? Is that the Texas toast?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's frozen.
dude, apparently, have you tried
Oh, yeah.
getting it butter on both sides? Have you tried making that
What?
modification?
No, what?
No,
Denussy
but I'm going to now.
Dude, do it. Dude, apparently
Butter on
someone
both
put me
sides.
on.
Don't you
Dude,
care
can
about
just
your
say-
heart?
Why
You
is
just say butter on both sides, so both the sides get that crust. So it just, dude,
Oh my
game
god.
changer, game changer.
Chat right now.
All right. Well,
Do y'all want me to go restart my router?
I'm
yeah, I think
I mean, you could if you want.
you wanna.
I think it's
I mean,
gonna
we're about to
keep
go into our first
bouncing.
question. I might as well just.
I don't
like,
care about
plug it
the
out.
video, but
Yeah.
I do care about the audio.
It's very seldomly happening. It's not as bad as you think, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio
Okay, that's
is coming
fine.
through good.
Yeah.
though.
I don't give a shit about the camera lag. That's what.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I declare Denussy. We butter the Denussy with butter. Dead by Denussy. Hi, Maki. Welcome.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, congrats. Girl Spit had their first day as a caretaker. As working.
Oh my
Hey,
god. Let's go.
Congrats. Congrats.
Hell
Oh yeah. All right.
Fit
Let's
for the
move on
Denussy.
to our first question of the night. This is coming in from Ex Machina Ghost. We have, what is memorably, I can't talk tonight. What is memorably the worst game you have played and why?
Ooh.
I need to actually search for the name
Ooh.
of this one for mine, but I know exactly which one
Memorably,
I'm
the
going with.
worst game
And
I've
I blame
ever
Ubisoft
played,
for this one.
and why? That's actually kind of a thinker.
I gotta think about games I've refunded.
Yeah.
Sometimes I refund shit for like just because I it's not for me, but it's not like it's a
Life
bad game.
Simulator for me was shady games in chat. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't
same.
ever
Very
play 'em.
relatable. Oh, we did lose his sound for a little bit just now.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I think he just froze completely. I
Yeah.
think that's what happened.
Let's see.
Wait.
Open
Oh,
my
wait.
my
fucking
bad.
What's
Steam
that
right
botched
now
Ubisoft game?
because
Ooh.
like I don't really. And it's not a problem. It's not happening all that much.
It really isn't.
And now
It really
now
isn't.
I'm just gonna keep doing it because it really is gonna be a problem.
It really isn't though. Worst game. Oh,
Oh,
recently, Redfall.
That was a trash game, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it was as.
Redfall
It's
was
not the
pretty
worst
fucking
thing
bad,
I've
bro.
played.
It was
though. But
pretty
yeah, it was
bad.
The
pretty
worst I've ever
bad.
played.
It's not the
though.
worst thing.
I'd say
but-
of recently though, for me.
Yeah.
What was that fast-paced shooter that launched like a couple years ago through Ubisoft where it had like almost like a low gravity or zero gravity kind of
I never
thing.
played it. I never played it.
fuck, what was that called?
Oh, Hyperscape or whatever.
Yeah, Hyperscape.
That
Game.
that was
the
good.
worst
That
game I
game was
played.
fucking nuts. But I
That game
love that
was
game.
dog shit because I could
What do
never
you
connect with
mean?
anyone.
Oh yeah, dude. So many clips of you just like not being able to play the game. That's
Dude,
just
I was so
Ubisoft though.
fucking dude.
But like when
I was
if
so
you got to
fucking-
play the
no.
game, it was pretty good. It just got boring because the TTK was so fucking fat.
Yeah.
I think. Fuck,
Hmm.
dude.
I mean, we could honestly condense this to like a top 3, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Redfall is up there. It was, and I think the reason why I would put that like in some of my worst games categories is just the sheer amount of disappointment for it coming from Arcane Studios under Bethesda and Microsoft, and it being released in that state. I would say that was highly disappointing.
I have 2 hot takes for games I dislike, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it. I got to think about some
Dead
stuff.
by
wanna hear this.
Daylight and
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we can all
and
agree with you
Hogwarts
on that.
Legacy.
I do not like
I
Dead by
agree with you on
Daylight.
that one.
I think the gameplay is super boring and it's clunky as hell.
It's so
Sorry,
trash.
Maki.
I don't
Sorry,
think
Swamp.
It's not boring to me. Like the game is not boring. I think playing the game, like having a ranked mode in that fucking game, ruins it for me. Like I don't think that should be a thing. Like that's the whole Dead by Daylight community. They just play fucking ranked, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Like me personally, I just don't get, like, that's not for me because like I think oh, dude, I'm chasing you around as a killer. I'm gonna kill you, like just with my friends. Like, I just don't think there's a competitive aspect to that. I get
I
there's like strategy. I get there's like certain strats, like certain survivors got certain perks and shit, but it makes no sense, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I
I mean, the overall concept is like kind of like a party game mentality. Like it's just
yeah,
like
that's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
get you. Like
Yeah, like it should. I feel like having a rank mode just defeats the purpose and like it doesn't make it fun anymore.
like
Mhm.
Like,
congratulations, you're a competitive party game player.
Now,
yeah,
I
like
I
I
do
don't
want
know.
to preference this real quick for anybody in chat, just in case. Just because we don't like games doesn't mean that you have to go based off of that opinion. Everybody
Yeah,
is
that
Oh yeah,
entitled to
always
their own
preface my
opinion.
my opinions that it's my own and like it's not for me. Like I
absolutely.
make that clear. It's not for me. Like if
Mhm.
it floats your boat, go ahead. Like I don't care.
Mhm.
But for me, I don't get it. Also,
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy, I think I just don't like it. I think it's boring.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm with you
it
on
was
that.
cool. Like it was cool for like a week because you're like, oh, dude, I get to be a fucking wizard. I get to cast spells, and then the more I played, I'm like, damn, this is just I'm just questing, and it's just like I'm walking from here to there, and there's nothing really interesting in
Sounds like
between.
Destiny.
Yeah,
Okay, that's different. That's different.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Um,
at
When you
least in
break it
Destiny, I
down, no,
can
it's not.
blow shit up.
yeah.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah. Oh,
Have you
I
guys
can
booted up
blow shit
Destiny
up.
in a
I
while?
mean, yeah.
I don't mean to veer off too far from the question, but like like the question is like honestly, I question this too. Is Destiny the best or worst game I ever played? Because I spent so much time with it and I
Oh,
look at it with distrust. I look at it with disdain. I look at it with just anger. I hate what Bungie has done to me as a gamer
yeah.
because of it. So I feel like Destiny could potentially take the worst game I ever played mantle, but at the same time, I still have this weird attachment to it. I feel like this is a
I
question for my therapist on Wednesday.
I don't think it's that bad of a game. I still like Destiny. I still play it. So
I just
yeah. I actually enjoy the PvP of that game a lot. It feels really good. DJ, go.
Back for Blood, dude. Back for Blood. I
I
think that is
Worst
worse.
I
game
had
ever?
fun with you
No.
guys.
Yeah, these are definitely
Yeah.
hot takes you have.
Yeah, I would say this is a hot
You guys
take.
like Back
Actually,
for
straight
Blood?
up like that game.
Yeah,
Like,
I had
it's-
fun with it.
It's that like it's a 7 out of 10 all day on a good day, but
Yeah.
like, oh
7
yeah,
out of
dude.
10?
I bought the season pass. Dude, I bought the season pass and finished the campaign.
Mhm.
What?
Like I literally
Dude,
on
I
the hardest. Dude, I
cannot.
literally I did everything in that game. I liked the deck building elements. I enjoyed the
That was
gameplay
kind of
loop.
cool,
It
but
was
like, it just everything surrounding that. Like, there's like cool shit in it, like just minute cool shit in it, but everything surrounded it is just shit. To me, I think it like the characters are bland as fuck. Like, I fucking the gameplay is it's
I have a hot take.
it doesn't feel satisfying.
I have a hot
They're
I'm
take.
not
kind of
any.
with
The
DJ on it. Like
characters
I
aren't
only
any
ever really
deeper than
enjoyed
the
playing with
characters
you
from
guys.
Dead.
Left 4 Dead, at least there's some personality, there's some charm, dude. Like the voice acting in Back for Blood is so flat. Like I can't tell if they're in a life or death situation or not. You could take their voice lines and put it into any other game and it would work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I have a hot take, a DJ hot take, if you
What?
will. Actually,
Okay.
I finished this game to completion because I was hoping for something that never showed up.
He says.
And I absolutely hate that I put I think 60 something hours into this game. And I love the first 2 installments very dearly to my heart. But I strongly dislike Kingdom Hearts 3. Strongly.
I think you're not alone in that. Actually,
Yeah.
you're not alone in that. I think
Yeah.
Kingdom
was
Hearts 3 might be the
okay.
weaker
Pretty sure there's a whole
ones.
community based around hating
The
Kingdom
ending
Hearts
was
3.
really dissatisfying.
Well, it's just for me with that game, it just has to do with like the way that the story was constructed, because in the first two games, like there was like Final Fantasy characters that were very integral to the story and Sora's like growth and progression and the worlds that he travels to and their progression, and not a single one of those characters are in Kingdom Hearts 3 that are in every single other Kingdom Hearts game, including the like side games and stuff like that.
My man sitting there like, bitch, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, I was pissed. I was like, dude, I remember playing that game and getting to the end and just being like, there's got to be like one big moment, right? There's got to be this big moment to like close out this saga. Nope, they were gone. They weren't there. They were not there at all. Dude, Warrior of Light comes from Final Fantasy. Get that through your head, Shane. God damn.
Jesus. I have one. Which one you guys all know the reason for. Valorant. Fuck
Yeah.
Valorant.
Yep, I don't like that game at all.
Valorant.
At all.
I used
Trash.
to love
Saying
it.
that because Xander got banned.
No,
With all this
I'm saying that because it's got trash
I got
ADS system.
wrongfully permabanned. Okay.
But you're not supposed to
I'm
ADS.
coming for you, Riot.
Trash.
If you see my job application though, please.
I don't know if you want to work there.
I do, because I'm gonna take them down.
Yeah,
for
right.
permabanning me.
I don't, dude. They're gonna fire you before you get the chance, man.
Yeah, that's
With
true.
no warning.
Yep.
That's any gaming
this
industry. That's any
This way,
gaming company in the industry, honestly. I mean, we just had a message sent out from, was it not Supermassive.
Oh, Supermassive.
Yeah, Supermassive,
Yeah.
saying that they're about to lay off a bunch of people.
Jesus.
Which
Yep.
kinda
I love
sucks.
that people are pre-fielding their apologies now.
Yep.
Isn't that like that's some other form
It feels
of
very
scummy,
corporate.
like,
That feels very corporate.
Hmm.
I
yeah.
have a game though, that was really fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's like one of the few games I really like. I legit regret spending
Regret.
money on. I think it's one of the few games. I don't know if I still have it or not. I might have bought it digitally, in which case I do still have it, unfortunately. But Jump Force. Oh my fucking god,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that shit was garbage.
Oh yeah, okay, I
dude,
remember.
that might
It took me a
be
second.
the worst fucking fighting game I have ever played. I literally bought it just because of the had characters on it I really liked. But dude, oh my god, the modeling was so bad. The modeling
I
was
totally forgot
so
that game
bad. The
existed.
fucking controls were dog shit. The arenas were terrible. Dude, it has like a fucking 4.4 on Metacritic. It's like dog shit. It's got like a 56.
Oh
It's
my
a horrible
God.
game. It's like one of the worst games I've absolutely ever played.
Damn.
I can't even. I can't even go back and. I love 3D arena. Like I love 3D fighters. Like, and I can't even go back and play that shit for like the
For shits and
memes.
giggles,
It's just so bad. Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah. Highly disappointing. Highly fucking disappointing.
Mass Effect Andromeda. I regret
That's not that
Oh,
bad. That's not
yeah.
that bad, actually.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, on release, that shit was terrible.
Yeah,
Not gonna
but
lie.
Yeah,
On
but
release,
I never
I do
look-
have.
I
I,
never
got
look back,
another one
though.
too. Actually, it's definitely one of the worst games I've ever played.
oh, go for it.
When I bought this game, and I bought this game literally at launch, it was hands down one of the worst games I ever played. Fallout 76. It was a fucking.
I
It
was
was a
about to
straight up
mention that,
garbage.
dude.
Oh, yeah, it
a
was.
straight up garbage. Don't get me wrong. I was spoonfulling that shit into my mouth and just like, but it was a dog shit ass game, dude. I
Mhm.
remember having such a hard time playing it. There was so many fucking bugs. It was so
Yeah.
empty, dude. I literally put 60 hours into it before they even fixed anything. I literally had finished like the entire original campaign that the game had, everything. I finished all of that shit before they even started doing any bug fixes, dude. And I was basically already done with the game. I go back and replay it all the fucking time now because now it's great. But like at launch, dude, it really was one of the most horrible experiences I ever had with a multiplayer game at launch.
I have another one. Hot take. Solely because of performance. Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh,
Pokemon Scarlet.
Wow.
dude, yeah, those
I feel like
games
that's not a hot
ran
take.
rough as fuck.
Like how
Like the reason they got reviewed the way they did is just because people like Pokemon, dude. If we were looking at
Oh,
from
yeah.
a
They're literally
performance perspective, that game is like a fucking 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't understand how such a cherished IP that is like one of the biggest IPs for a platform gets released. 2 different versions of a game gets released like that. And then not even a year later, we get Tears of the Kingdom, and that game is gorgeous.
You
And
count Legends of Arceus too.
yeah. And Tears of the Kingdom runs
That also ran like shit.
Arceus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arceus
Yeah.
ran like shit too, dude. Remember those fucking the water tiles?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. It's they need to get some more talented like programmers in there and modelers in there, like really, really bad, because that is disappointing. I am honestly not gonna buy a Pokemon game for a long time now, because dude, that game runs at like fucking 17 frames per second. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking horrid.
That's unplayable.
Well, the crazy thing is, then, I mean, it's not so crazy if you really think about it. The reason they can get away with that is because they kind of had a monopoly on that kind of game. The whole like Pocket Monsters sort of deal.
And the
and
IP
you
is so
see
huge.
complacency with that.
Nintendo,
And then
Nintendo guys will just eat it up, dude.
Yeah.
But then next thing you know, you have something like Pal World come out that
100%.
kind of shakes things up. It changes the discussion. Like, should we be settling for the same game over and over, or should we be, pining for an experience like Pal World, but in the Pokemon world?
Yeah.
What's a big bummer
I
though
don't
is
know.
like the Nintendo fans will never see that forest through the trees
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
ever.
Yep.
I have one last potential hot take. And this is probably just because I just don't like this form of game. I just have come to terms with it, and it's Marvel's Midnight Suns. I don't like the whole turn-based shit, whatever.
You don't like the 4 times.
That's just your opinion, man. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I actually
I do.
really like that
Those
shit.
are pretty. I
Yeah.
really like that shit too, but
Yeah.
that's also I understand those.
It's
Those
a
are
niche.
niche,
Yeah.
and those are
Mhm.
definitely the games that don't service a large like audience
Yeah.
at all.
No, I've wanted so hard to like give it like the benefit of the doubt and like really play through it, but like I couldn't make it through. Like I couldn't make it through just past like that first fight with Venom. I was like, dude, I can't fucking.
Yeah.
This isn't for me.
I couldn't get the game at the time because other games came out that I wanted to get instead. And so I just watched all the cinematic scenes on YouTube just to get the whole story.
I wanted to do that.
It was
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
did that.
It was worth it. It was worth it. It's a good story. It really is.
Well, that's what I've always heard. That's the main reason I wanted to make it through this
Mm-hmm.
game, was because I had heard nothing but great things about the story.
Mhm.
It just a lot of people similar to me are like, yeah, you kind of just got to muscle through the gameplay. I'm just like, I don't have time for
But
that.
I don't want
Yeah.
I don't want
I might have the hottest take right now.
to. Ooh.
'Cause it popped in my head. I don't like Borderlands. I think Borderlands 2 is boring. I tried giving Tiny Tina's a try, and it's
I
same
love
thing.
that
It's just
game.
like I dislike Borderlands a lot. I don't get the appeal. Like, I get the writing and shit is witty, like the characters are cool, but I don't feel satisfied playing the game. It almost gives you a headache, to be honest.
You know,
I can understand that, because I was thinking the same thing recently, because I remember going back and replaying Borderlands, and I just couldn't hold my attention like it used to. Like I remember playing Borderlands 1 when it first came out, and I was obsessed with it. Like it was awesome. And then going back and replaying it, I think there's something about the way it's written and the art style that feels dated.
Do you think it's because, like, was Borderlands like the only looter shooter out at the time?
Yeah,
Because I feel like
they started it.
It was the looter
Yeah.
shooter.
Yep.
yeah, so I feel like after being exposed to other looter shooters before playing Borderlands, I just felt like I would rather play those over I would rather play
Yeah.
The Division
Hmm.
over Borderlands. I'd rather play Destiny over Borderlands. It just
Right.
feels better.
Well, a large part of the Destiny community came over from the Borderlands community.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Outriders or whatever the fuck that game's
Oh
called.
no! Outriders
wish
is
that was-
worse
I
than
wish that was-
Borderlands. Don't even
dude,
No,
don't
that's
even
another
get
one
that's
started.
good.
No, that game is
Outriders
worse.
is
Another one that makes the
Outriders
list,
is
dude.
Take two. I did.
That
I
game
a
was
fan of Outriders.
disappointing.
It was
That game was
great.
disappointing as fuck.
I had high hopes for it too.
Same. That was one of the first games we ever streamed.
enjoyed it.
And
Actually,
they had the fucking nerve to give it an expansion.
Yeah, it had some scummy shit.
that game
But
is
when I was playing it, I had fun. That's all I remember.
no. That game ran
then
like fucking dog
Remnant-
shit too.
and Remnant comes out. Like I'd
The
rather play
shooting
Remnant.
mechanics were shit too.
Yep. Yeah,
you
that
guys
was a
remember
hot
Anthem?
take, DJ. I'm gonna let you know. You're
Yeah,
pulling in an
Borderlands.
Ernell right now, and I know you're entitled
Dude,
to your opinion,
Outriders
but
was
you're
fun.
wrong.
For me, it was fun. For me, it was fun.
I fucking
Even
love
I-
Tiny Tina's. I actually hope they do a
an
sequel for that
inferior
shit.
build. I played the stone build that did not have enhanced bullets. I was handicapping myself throughout the entire experience unknowingly, and I still had fun. So, Endgame was terrible though. I after I found out like my build was shit. That's why I hate Endgame like that, because I'm like everything seems cool, but like it did not help me with the dungeons, and I was like, oh well, fuck.
I didn't even
Put
beat
you
that
in.
game. I think I got to like halfway through it, and I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely didn't finish the campaign.
Mm.
I found myself like hyper fixated on Garrick because I couldn't tell if he was frozen or what. Like, oh wait, no, he's like freezing every now and then, and it's like freaking
He's
me
pulling
out.
he's pulling a Devin. He's just sitting still.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Garrick's just being.
No, he's scrolling through his phone. What is it? What's on his phone? Is it news?
Nice Pornhub.
That's not my phone screen reflection you're seeing at the monitor.
Oh,
He
I
definitely
didn't-
froze
I
right
didn't
there.
catch that.
He definitely froze right there for a little bit.
Anyway, I think it's about time we move on to our next set of questions. All right, we have two choices. Okay, you better listen up. We have Come Here, Pluto, or I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. And you have to sing it if you choose that one.
okay. I'm gonna go with "Come Here, Pluto."
Okay.
Mm.
Devin.
Come here, turkey.
Come here, turkey.
Garrick.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story.
All right. All right.
Oh
I live in a blue world.
I love it. It's the remix. Well, I am going to say the same. So, Devin, get out the coin.
Yep. Coin time.
no! All right. Heads, Pluto. Tails, blue.
I'm blue. I would leave. I would die.
Heads.
It's
Heads.
Pluto.
All
It's
right.
Pluto.
All in favor, say aye.
I don't have his soundbite that he plays for that.
All right. This is coming in from Scott. It says, sorry, I haven't done this before, so I hope this gets to you well. It's okay. It's okay, Scott.
Love
Do you
Scott.
guys have any weird revelations that bother you when you really think about them? For example, I don't really think about this all the time, but is it not weird that we domesticate animals and they just hang out with us? Do you have any weird revelations like this?
I don't
think
think
that's
it's weird because there's history of it, and like I've met animals.
No, not this specific. Like, do you have any like weird thoughts that like just live rent free in your mind? Like,
I want to get to that, but I want to answer Scott's thing. Like, I think if you take that a step further, like, I feel like almost every animal can just fucking destroy all of us. Like I don't like the fact that, like, because like, put us out in the wild, and I promise you, we're not making it.
Mm-mm.
We're not
I'd
making it.
say a high percentage of us are not making it.
None of us are. If they wanted to, if every animal in the world decided humans were like their primary food choice, we'd be fucked. Okay?
That's true.
We still have indigenous tribes in the world, so that's why I'd say you're wrong.
No, he's saying literally
He's saying
every
if
animal just
every animal
turnkey
decided they wanted to
fucking-
eat humans, we wouldn't be able to stop them.
Oh,
Like, I'm not saying like if, because like right now they're chill, like they're chilling, but if they ever decide to, we'd be fucked. Like, if we think about it, man. Like the animals are smarter than we give them credit for, and like
He's got a point.
they if they could look, man, they could build a animal ladder to go up shit, dude. And they fucking, they're World War Z.
yeah, I was gonna say, is this
World?
World War Z's meets Planet of the Apes?
Well, I'm saying, like, if by this logic, every single animal has turned towards humans, we're talking like even the ants. Okay, so you got
Yeah.
armies of ants holding your bitch ass down while your fucking cat is gnawing on your nuts and your dog is taking the shit on your eyes.
That made me that reminded me of a TikTok. of,
Miss
um,
Mandy K, first time chatter, brings up a good point. Emus won a war in Australia.
And it's true, even though it was more like they killed 2 guys with Lewis guns, but more like 6. But like it still counted as a war, which is hilarious.
They
Yeah.
It's
still
fucking
collected the dub. That's all that matters.
Yeah, they still got the dub. But I'm saying, what was I gonna say, dude? Fuck, that emo comment like derailed me. I was
We're
gonna.
not even on the main question here.
I know, but we're still expand. Okay. It reminded me that reminded me of a TikTok of someone screenshot a Reddit post like, what if all the major Major League Baseball teams mascots were like named after like the most like populated animal in that region, and it was they showed the list, like, and it was like the fucking Oakland ants, like blah blah ants, all of its ants. So ants populate have the most like general populace in every region in the fucking states. So like the ants thing, dude, if ants life is real, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they could easily like form together some like
That's
mecha
why
ant.
I feel like not only do the fans, but also Marvel themselves grossly underestimate Ant-Man. Okay,
Mhm.
he could fucking put in work if they really fucking tried to. What is with
He
happened
just
with the
picked up
cat?
his furry little asshole and moved him over. The audio listeners are gonna have to just just imagine
Yeah,
that
audio
one.
listeners, Garrick picked up his furry little asshole and threw it away.
It's crazy. I've never seen somebody pick up their own furry little asshole like that.
It's a talent.
That was a little aggressive.
Yeah. The way he just threw it.
Okay, let's circle back to the main question. So, do you guys have any weird like revelations or kind of just like thoughts that permeate the wrinkles in your brain for all eternity?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I have one like off the bat. Like meal times are only dictated because people just started saying that we should eat those times.
Mhm.
And the kinds of meals we consume at those times of days is literally dictated by nothing that other than just a bunch of people happened to consume that item pretty frequently during that time of the day. You could have a steak for breakfast, bro. You could have
Yeah.
pizza, you could have cake, you could have whatever the fuck you want
this
for
morning-
breakfast literally anytime you wanted.
This morning, I had leftover butter chicken with jasmine rice and broccoli. That was my breakfast.
Exactly.
Insane, dude.
Right? Like, but in your head, you're also probably thinking like, I'm having dinner for breakfast, right?
Yeah.
You probably had that thought because,
Yeah.
but why? But why?
Well, I think
why
what
is
helps
chicken a
me-
dinner item? What
What
makes
helps me is that
it
like-
makes no sense.
what helps me is that growing up Thai, I remember we would have certain Thai breakfast stuff like Thai porridge. Um, it's like it's pretty savory in most cases. They usually add like pork, and then like a little bit of red chili and stuff. It's a very savory dish, and it feels like a lunch meal. But that's
Yeah,
what we would
that
have for
sounds like
breakfast.
a lunch meal.
Yeah.
But why is it breakfast? Like, it's just I've never understood the concept of like why everybody is so concerned about the type of food they consume at certain points throughout the day. Like, eat what you're hungry for at that time of the day.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh.
Yeah, I
can't,
feel
but
that.
society is so fixed with that you can't. You literally can't go get lunch for breakfast because the restaurants are serving breakfast.
I will argue. I don't want like blazing wings from Buffalo Wild Wings at 10 in the morning
With your coffee.
Right, but that's nothing more than a personal preference though.
True.
Right?
True.
Because there could be some individual that wants that, right? Like maybe you just need to eat a buffalo wing first thing in the morning so that you something a little bit, and so that you know the spice lets you know that you're alive, so that you can go throughout your workday. Maybe people need that in their lives, Xander. Right? Maybe
Sounds like you've
people
done that
consume
before.
spicy food.
I'm more of
every
a
morning,
midday
dude.
spice kind of
I
guy.
want a fucking chocolate cake every morning. That's what I want to do.
Do it.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
Fucking do
but
it.
no, that's just
Actually,
like one of
hold on,
those
do me a
things.
favor,
Like
just
I
make
just
it a parfait at least.
No, dude.
Yeah, just
Jack,
like the
I will
concept
talk-
of like meal times and why we consume meals or like the kinds of meals we consume at like certain times of day is just a really silly concept to me. But it's something that like the more you think about, the more that it's so ingrained in our society, literally globally. And like but I want to know like who decided this? When did this lunch and dinner just happen?
Rich
I
people.
I think a lot of that has to do with
Probably,
Garrick
DJ.
is nutrition. Actually. Nutrition.
Oh, yeah, I
but
forgot he's a science guy.
no, not even that. Because technically speak, if you were to actually break down like the nutritional value, I'm gonna freeze again. The nutritional value of like whatever weird shit that you're consuming throughout the day, you should actually be eating 6 to 8 small meals to keep your metabolism
Mhm.
constantly going, rather than 2 to 3 large meals
That's
throughout
actually
the
what I
day.
do.
So like even that doesn't make sense. It's just a weird societal thing that we all fell into, and everybody does it like
And
across
it's
the
not-
world.
And it's
The
not
only
about
thing-
weight gain either, because it's like you just have to be in a
Yeah.
caloric deficit as well. Like, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
such a
just trying to
normal
you're just
answer.
trying to consume X through X amount of calories throughout the
It's all
day.
science,
Like the
dude.
only thing that I've ever seen deviate is like when different countries have dinner. Like because Europeans have dinner like way later than we do. Like they have dinner
I have
around the
dinner at
time we're
5
in
o'clock,
bed.
man.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Dinner is
that's
5
like,
o'clock.
but five to 6 is very normal in America. But if you go
Yeah.
to like London or Scotland or Ireland, a normal dinner time for them is like 8 to 9 p.m.
That's when I
mean,
usually
that's
eat
why
dinner.
I feel like that's white people stuff though. Like white people in America, like they have supper. Like it's the only time I've ever heard it called that. Supper. It's at fucking.
I think
8 to
I've
9
never
o'clock.
heard it called Southern. I've only ever heard it called that in like the South. But no,
Yeah,
it's
I
just,
mean,
that's just
South.
yeah,
but
no,
that's
that's
like-
my thing
yeah.
though. I guess it's just
Mhm.
I'm like, I
Meal
just can't believe eating
time.
dinner at 9, dude. I can't do that.
I don't
dude.
understand meal time.
Yeah,
feel
I
bloated.
like 7, 8
Like,
o'clock.
Nine.
I
7,
do
8
that
o'clock.
regularly, actually. Between 9, I would say like 9 to 10 is like my normal dinner time.
Yeah.
I
Yikes.
can't sleep after that. Like I can't
I
knock
can't do
myself
that,
out
no.
after that.
That sucks. I can. I love eating a meal and just going. I zonk out so quick.
No, I
Me
can't do
too.
that.
Yeah.
I know it's so bad for your metabolism, but I love doing it.
Yeah. That.
Mhm.
Yeah. It feels great. It feels
From
great.
in most cases, I actually have to go like if I ever go out to eat, normally what we would do is like we'd try and find a place that has like a nice like walking area near the restaurant. So I will actually walk it off after I eat. Like that's just me. I guess I'm more of an active person.
Like if I don't do shit and I eat like a good like meal at some point in the day and I don't have shit to do, I'm gonna go lay down for an hour and a half and throw on some anime or something. Garrick's like,
I'm
me
like,
too.
I just can't sleep.
Right? Yeah,
I just can't sleep
100%,
after
dude.
that.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm so active throughout the day, like all the time. Like mealtime is sitting time, not active
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Getting up and walking a meal off after just having eaten
Oh,
it
I can't
sounds
do
like a
that,
tummy
dude.
ache.
No, dude.
That sounds like a tummy ache.
Yeah.
Indigestion, brother.
No,
I
you
love
just think,
working
like,
out before I eat because I love getting myself so hungry and just
Dude, yeah,
Ugh,
like
yeah.
you're
I
a
mean,
pregnant
I
person.
don't necessarily do that, but I do prefer working out on an empty stomach. I don't know why.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's gonna catch
I-
up to me. I
yeah,
can
work
feel
out
it
on
too.
empty
Like
I have a fear of throwing up in the gym.
really. Okay, well, so
'Cause it's
okay,
happened.
I wouldn't necessarily say like completely empty. Like there's got to be like maybe like some sort of like bread or like if I have like I get those like the Kodiak granola bars. I'll just have like one of those.
I'm an
I go straight
oatmeal
up
and
water.
banana. I'm an oatmeal and banana person before I go work out. Or I've been doing like brown sugar and cinnamon oatmeal with like cut up strawberries in it too.
I've been cooking down my
Course you
own like berry syrup.
Yeah. No.
For me,
Do you
dude,
like
I'm just going in
blueberries,
raw.
strawberries,
I'm
and
using
blackberries?
my youthful energy that I have.
He's like, "Oh, I like
Like I just have to go in.
DJ, I'm 32."
Dude,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm using my youthful
Mm-hmm.
energy that I still have before I hit the ripe old
Listen,
age of 30
Child, be
and like
quiet.
go in.
Yeah.
Child, shut up. I turned 30 in
Your
a
face
week,
still hurts.
guys.
I don't want to hear it. Okay.
It just dawned on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 week.
You'll be part of the club.
I didn't realize our birthdays were so close together. I knew your birthday was in March, but it was like we're only a couple weeks apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do something about that sometime.
Also, I hate Garrick for having such a normal answer. So please, I want one of you
I have an
guys to come up
answer.
with like a weirder answer before we get to mine.
It's not a weirder answer, but like it kind of bounces off of what Garrick is saying. Like
Oh, is
the
that answer
concept
really
of
that
money is
normal?
just it's just a concept.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like why do we buy things? Like why have we set up like why is capitalism set up in such a way? Like like it could all be we could all
We
just
live in a
work for
society.
each other, just do services for each other for free. Since we kind of already do that sometimes anyway. Like I could trade you a cow and then you could like I don't know, wash my fucking car or something.
Bartering.
Like I just think money's overrated. Banks can fuck off. Money's not real anyway. Your money's not. We're in debt to I don't know who fucking aliens, like $1 trillion debt. Your money still has Federal Reserve on it. It's not even a real dollar bill. So like your money's fake anyway. So
You sound like one of them antifers.
I'm just saying, like it just doesn't make sense. Like
Yeah.
why? Why do we need to do it?
Yeah.
It's not
Why?
like I get how the system works. Like I get okay. I give you a slip of paper that says that you could take to the bank that you have that amount of cash in exchange for goods and services. I get it. Like I get that's how economics work. But like we don't really need it ever.
Mhm.
Like at all. Like I don't know. Like why don't we just let everyone just do the job that they want to do and just have fun? I don't know. We got AI now, dude. Let the AI do all the boring like calculation shit, dude. We all do fucking creative stuff. I don't know, fucking make art. I don't know,
Yeah.
fucking make music,
Actually,
do fucking the creative shit.
on that conversation of art, I don't understand why everybody has this misconception that artists and musicians are valued so little when it's literally included in every single form of content that you intake in your life. Even if you buy a fucking book,
$5.
even if you buy a book, it has artwork on the front. Every movie, every TV show that you watch has music in it. Everywhere you go plays music, and
Not if you're deaf.
like the top like 0.3% like musicians and artists and bands and groups make money when others don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why people try to make like, dude. I've seen so many screenshots of like people like trying to ask for commissions, and they're like, "Can you do like $20 for like a really nice piece of artwork?" Like, oh no, like why are you haggling an artist that like, because like people think, oh, like, well, so and so can do it in like 15 minutes, and you know they could get a drawing out. My son can
Mm-hmm.
draw a fucking little
All right,
heart,
then
you
have your
know.
son do it. All right.
Yeah, and have
There's
your
a
son do
reason
it.
you're
But
coming to someone like me.
you're not
Is
paying
that
for the
little
fucking
shit
art.
20 bucks?
You're
Yeah.
paying for the years of experience that artist has, and which has
And their time.
culminated
And
into
Mhm.
that talent that they have.
that artist's vision too.
Yeah.
Yes, you're paying for that artist's specific vision and like their specific style and the years of experience they've practiced to get to that point. That's what you're
Mhm.
paying for.
I've actually had a couple clients where where they try to haggle a price with me, and they were very adamant about it. And I told them, I'm like, yeah, I can do it for that price, but you're gonna get that price worth of work.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
Plain
I
and
set
simple.
my price, dude. Like,
Yep.
um,
Also, like,
anyone else?
why the fuck does religion have to govern almost everything we do?
So we're
I'm gonna
getting
go
close
there.
to mine.
Yeah.
We're getting close to
Yeah.
mine. Here we
Why
go.
does all like morality should just be based off of how
Well,
people should be
because that was
treated?
the original government.
Yeah.
That was like if you trying to kind of like condense it real quick, but like if you go all the way back to the original time, there wasn't any real form of government per se. There was religion.
Yeah.
And then when they saw that, religion wasn't necessarily working, you kind of had to think of like, okay, we still need some rules and guidelines. So what can we do to make it so that it's more all inclusive, so that not everyone who necessarily believes in the, this fictitious character, we can, sorry,
No.
no, I'm not sorry.
Like why
like-
why do we have notions of, keep church separate from state and then in God we trust in our same fucking like
'Cause
declaration?
our nation is
you know?
built
Or,
built
literally.
and
Because
from
this is
hypocrites,
America.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
It's the most
thing, man.
like it's the most like hypocritical like ideology ever.
That is what America.
That's what America's built on, man.
I mean, we don't have to go
Colonization
super in depth in it. I know we can all agree on that,
Yeah.
but it's fucking bullshit. Like,
It is.
yeah,
It is.
and
But-
just like how much animosity and hate is bred off of it. It's so stupid.
But I'm glad you bring up religion, because I'm actually going to turn it a little bit, because I don't want to sour things. I don't want to get on a bad note. Let's liven things up. But this is actually legitimately something that bothers me. I came across this guy on TikTok. It was like, I can't remember his name. It was like Ragnarok Johnson or something like that. And he proposed, I think I might have shared some videos in the past with you guys, but he's proposed this idea that modern Christianity is just a continuation of, basically, it's post Ragnarok Norse mythology, and God is actually Loki.
Is dude from Ohio?
No, this dude is he's British. No, he's Australian.
Crikey.
Ozzy's got some crazy
It's
cooking. dude.
spreading.
It's spreading.
Dude, do I necessarily believe it? No. Do I find it such a fascinating story? Yes, I love this idea. I want to see a movie on it. Like it's so cool to think about, like, what if modern Christianity and all other religions are actually all a part of one big story? Like one big story of celestial beings that came to Earth at one point, and because we have all these different religions, it's just because they're all different stories from different visitations of these celestial beings. And I'm like, that's such a cool concept.
True.
Hmm.
A revelation I think I have is that, like, I think about how small we are compared to like the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all the things that make up us and every fucking rock and gas giant in the fucking universe, dude. Think about that shit. We have a whole periodic table of elements, and the
Mhm.
galaxies, the universe is
Mhm.
filled with that shit. And
Mhm.
all it takes is some fucking
Mhm.
heat and gravity, and it just fucking compounds and it makes in a fucking sphere, or kind of a sphere. It's like still got bumps in it, or
Dude,
it
can we
depends
just
on
talk about
if it's a
space
gas.
in general?
Yeah, space is wild, dude.
Dude,
Like literally,
You
you'll
barely
get
see
ripped
there.
apart if you're in space. You're done. The
yeah,
the
you get sucked into
concept
a
that
black hole,
the
you'll
tiniest
spaghettify.
you'll turn into John Krasinski from
Yeah,
Multiverse of
well, and
Madness.
actually, supposedly, now don't quote me on this. I got this from New Rock Stars, but apparently, spaghettification is actually the actual term NASA uses for what would happen if you were to go into a black hole. So, like that,
And that's like what happened to
extremely-
everybody.
The
Spaghettification,
actual
yeah,
death of space is your blood boils, but it does it at freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
if
And
oh yeah,
it-
freezes
that's
so hard it
literally what
boils,
happened.
dude. It's fucked
Your
up.
your blood literally flash freezes and evaporates inside your body, and then
That is so sick.
And you just
Oh my
shrivel.
God.
yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, and also like the tiniest like microscopic pebble can be traveling through space and it can pierce you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, the fucking solar eclipse coming up in April.
I
It's
did
gonna
not
be
know
like a
about
full
that.
4 minutes.
God,
It's
I swear to
April.
God, are those happening
8th.
more frequently?
Yes. They it feels
I
like
feel
they are.
Yeah, dude, I feel like it's every year we get a solar
I
eclipse.
heard this year we're
Yeah,
gonna get
damn.
vampires. I'm kidding.
Like,
We
no,
were
for
supposed to
real
get
though. Like,
that
I used
last
to,
year,
I
but
used
it
to
fucking sucked.
recall like solar eclipse. Are we just more aware of it now?
I mean, our
Maybe
science
it's
like
because-
doubles
I don't
every
know,
year.
So maybe that's one of those weird things that like you like either didn't pay attention to as like a kid, or like you only got like you got at you like it's like adulthood DLC is like solar eclipse.
No. I think what we learned is the solar eclipse. We can only see it like in America, like where we're geographically located. We can only see it every so often. But like solar eclipses happen
That's
everywhere
more than
else, you
likely.
know, because like the way it lines up and shit. So I'm thinking that's just because we're so connected with social media. Like there's a fucking solar eclipse happening in South America or fucking Southeast
Okay, that's
Asia or
fair.
some shit. You know
So-
what I
So
mean?
there's more
Fair.
coverage, more global
More
interest.
yeah, like it might not happen as frequently as we think it is, but I'm pretty sure
Damn,
it's
I thought we were
that's-
gonna be in the midst of our own little conspiracy. Damn it.
So
No, it's
I
not.
since we got on this concept, I just had to look this up because you know our scientists, crazy scientists out there. Yes, we have real mad scientists in this day and age. That's how the fucking atom bomb was created.
Yep. Just watch
Atom bomb,
Oppenheimer.
baby,
Yep,
baby,
yep.
atom bomb.
Our scientists have the ability to create a lab grown black hole right now, and this is according to space.com, like the official page. They could split
Someone-
atoms and shit.
Someone
read
made
this.
a cell wall of a mitochondria or like the cell wall of a cell and made it run Doom. Like,
Oh, I
that's
heard about that
possible.
actually. I heard about that.
That's a
The
thing.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
It's a
What?
cell, yeah.
It's
they
true,
fucking
yeah.
powered Doom. I mean, it's at like 0.1 frame per second or something, so it'd take like 7 years to like render like the next frame or some shit. But it's possible. It's possible.
Do you know what this conversation just made me think of? Another thing that I regularly think about that kind of just bothers me.
Yeah, what's up?
It's not necessarily a revelation. It's more of, I guess this is more of like a kind of like a Roman Empire question. But Yellowstone. I often think about Yellowstone.
I went there actually.
I haven't been there,
I often
but
think about it erupting.
yeah, if
so-
that blows up,
Don't-
we're fucked.
I don't think about that ever.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
because
dude,
when
if
it
blows up, I
happens,
don't
we
care.
won't
It's the
have to
fucking-
think about it anymore. Because we'll all be
Where is it
dead.
at? It's in
Ju-
Montana. We don't need
Yeah,
Montana.
we'll be
think-
dead just from the natural gases that it emits.
I think about like
have
the
maps.
the small chance that
Life-ending
like
events.
what if we're alive for like an hour tops? Like how dreadful would that hour would be?
I got my gas mask on. You guys are fucked. So I already prepared.
Well, I feel like
joke's on you, your
Xander
house
and
crumbled down and caved in on your leg.
AJ said, "No, I'd win."
Xander
I
and
bury it. I just
DJ.
bury the
Oh,
blast.
you would win in that situation, but you wouldn't win against animals. Okay.
No, I can't. Dude. You know my limits,
He's
dude.
I can beat nature though. Nature, no
I can
problem.
beat
bury the
poisonous
fucking
natural
gas, dude.
gases and molting
Yeah.
ash
That's
and-
easy, dude.
and boulders flying
Just-
thousands of miles from an implosion.
I'm camping in my shower. That's what I'm doing. That's
Yeah, curl up in
man,
the
that's
fetal
what the
position
people of
inside your
Pompeii didn't know,
your,
dude. They could just camp in
your
the shower,
plastered tub.
Dude. Hey man,
It's not even
Look,
a steel
people of
tub
Pompeii
anymore.
died so we can learn from their mistakes. Okay, so we learned where not to be during a fucking,
Dude,
eruption.
I'm in one of the most dangerous areas for volcanoes in the US, actually.
Good luck.
That's true.
I literally I have a volcano that is supposed to erupt whenever it wants, Mount Hood, and we have Mount St. Helens, which is an active volcano, mind you.
Yep.
So, and we got the sisters, we got Mount Bachelor, we got Mount Rainier. Like, I am in the Ring of Fire. Okay, I am at
Ring of fire. Ring of fire.
yeah, I have thought about volcanoes erupting
I have a
multiple
proposal.
times in my lifetime.
I have a proposal. We take a comically large bucket. We go to the Great Lakes and we extinguish the volcanoes in the Pacific Northwest. Thoughts?
You can't do that, dude. They've
Thoughts?
scientists have
actually cause
actually
an
Comically
eruption.
large bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
actually.
comically large bucket. Okay.
Your comically large bucket would bring about the end of the world.
You know what we had
No,
happen
come on,
today?
I'm righting my wrongs.
You know what we had happen today? We had hail.
That'd probably bring about a nuclear winter, actually.
Yeah, we had hail and snow and rain all at the same time today.
Hell no.
the fuck.
Yeah. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. But you know what I don't have to worry
He's
about?
smiling over his
Well,
his
for
first
seasons
dad
in a
joke.
day.
I know. You know what we don't have to worry about though? Tornadoes. Actually, no, that's a fucking lie because we get tornadoes here now too.
So we got those. We got those. Here
We're starting to
too.
get those down here, dude. It's gotten so hot that we don't get hurricanes in the summer anymore.
What do you think is scarier, a
dude.
tornado or a hurricane? I feel like a hurricane's
Tornado.
scary.
Dude.
I feel like a hurricane.
Hurricane's fucking
I've-
scary, dude.
I've been through plenty of
Depending on the
hurricanes in my
category, it's fucked
lifetime.
up.
I think it's just maybe it's just because I know because I've been in
You're
and around
familiar.
hurricanes.
You're familiar.
I'm very familiar. I know what to do. I know how to prepare. I know
Mhm.
all that. But I think there's also for me there's something about the idea of a tornado being more of like a pinpoint. Like I think of like I weirdly think of like a massager, like a back massager. Like you have like the full on like seat back massager or just like the pinpoint kind of like focused massager for like the deep tissue
Mhm.
kind of thing. I view the
Mhm.
tornado kind of like that deep tissue massager where it has all that focused energy all in one point. And I feel like that makes it a little bit more devastating in my opinion. That and the fact that it can be so erratic with its movement.
You
I've
know what
also
was
watched a lot of
crazy?
tornado videos with Lydia recently.
You know what's crazy is no, so like structures in the Pacific Northwest are not built to withstand tornadoes. Like the wind rating on things is very minimal. And I know this
Mhm.
because I used to work in construction, primarily garage doors, which actually that's one of the most regulated things when it comes to
Right.
tornadoes and high wind storms and stuff like that. Because they're movable objects and they're metal and they're deadly if they if you had like fucking 500 pounds just flying everywhere, spinning around. But
Devin Stanford, the Swiss Army Man, everyone.
I've done a lot.
Good movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had made money from it. I could use it right now. But like there's this town, this happened about a decade ago now, which in hindsight really isn't that long ago. It was Manzanita. It was a town on the Oregon coast, completely wiped out by a tornado, like everything gone. Like literally, honestly don't have any idea if they rebuilt the town or not. From my understanding, it was a smallish town, like maybe 1,000 people, a little bit more, but like the whole like main strip of that town gone in one event. Um, I live near an area uh, that's called Troutdale, with Marine Drive. We had a tornado
Mhm.
out there, kind of around the same time frame. Um, and we've even had a tornado touchdown in northeast Portland, like like hipster area off of Alberta Street, before. And we've also had a tornado in Kaiser, which is about 30 minutes south of me. So I growing up, I was always told that they would never be over here because of like we're in a valley, so it's like mountains and hills and stuff everywhere.
Right.
Like I could go drive and I can see snow caps everywhere on the hills and mountains
Mhm.
around me right now. But that actually, now that I'm talking about this is a revelation I've had within the last few years. It's like those types of natural disasters are becoming way more common over here, and like we are not prepared. Like our city isn't even prepared for fucking 4 inches of snow. You know what I mean?
Weirdly enough,
Like,
like you're not alone in that. Like there's a lot of places that are dealing with,
Mhm.
nature behaving in ways that it hasn't either
Look at
ever or in a
Southern
long
California,
time.
dude. Southern California got hit hard this year, and I feel like this is
Mhm.
the first year we're really seeing. I know this is turning into a serious episode, guys. Sorry, everybody who's hanging out with us and audio listeners that are listening, but like, dude, the LA was getting flooded. The LA River came back this year. There is water
Mhm.
in places they haven't seen water in decades in
Yeah.
California. There are parts of major cities that have been destroyed from the ocean has literally been overtaking parts of California this year, which is
I
wild.
think
We are seeing it happen now. This is stuff that we thought that wasn't going to happen for like another couple hundred years, when
I
we
mean
were in
scientists
school.
called it, man.
They
They had
have,
the science back.
but it's happening
I
earlier,
think that's
dude.
why hurricanes are scarier to me,
Yeah.
because tornadoes are like damaging like right away, like as it
Mhm.
hits, whatever the fuck. Hurricanes have such a longer lasting fucking like in terms of damage, because like
Mhm.
even down here where we get hurricanes often, we fucking lived through Katrina, right? Like literally
Were you born?
our it, huh?
Were you born?
Yes.
Okay. I had to check.
Yes. Katrina was not that, or it was long ago, but not that long ago.
Was it
Okay,
was like what, 2008,
5,
2005?
or
I
yeah,
forgot.
something like that.
Yeah. You're a
Um,
baby.
but basically, um, like the way shit's built down here is like for New Orleans specifically, like it's a bowl. It's basically like a fucking
Yeah.
bowl, and so like a lot of water can accumulate quickly. And also we have levees, uh,
Mhm.
to keep the fucking well, like if the Mississippi River like starts overflowing, like it's to block the shit. But of course, with constant rain, it's just gonna overflow, or it just breaks because of the
Yeah.
pressure. And um, we're getting to the point now where it's like, and also a lot of people don't know this. There's like a strip of like it used to be a strip of islands, like outside the coast of Louisiana, like just right off the coast into the Gulf of Mexico, and it used to be a lot more land, and it would basically uh like kind of stop the Gulf of Mexico from like coming in, but that land is like been like we've been losing like acres for like every few years, and so eventually Louisiana, like where I live in New Orleans, it's all going to be underwater in like 20 years. All of it's going to be underwater.
I think we
The
should
Gulf
all
of Mexico is
move.
going to swallow it.
Let's
I'm moving. So, but the thing is, Texas isn't safe because their infrastructure is not built for any type of flooding. Remember the flooding in Houston? Like
Yeah.
their fucking city grid was not e- properly equipped to like drain the water. So like even just not even a hurricane, just like a bunch of rain would just like flood the streets. And then also Texas being the fucking stubborn fucks that they are, they want their own fucking power grid. And so when they had the snowstorm, Like
Yeah.
that shit went fucking down, and like they couldn't get that shit back up because it's not connected to anything else in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think we're seeing like the more like pivotal moments of like when Pangea became what we now know as Earth or its layout.
We're
Dude,
turning
it's
into water
crazy.
world. We're turning into water
think
world.
it's beginning to change. I wouldn't say water world. I don't think that, but I do think geographically things are going to change dramatically.
Honestly, if Pangea still existed, like if we didn't move, if the tectonic plates never slipped, I feel like we'd live in a better world. I feel like we live in a better world if we had Pangea.
I feel like
I
we'd
don't
have
know.
more war. We'd have more war.
My like sci-fi brain is thinking, oh boy, here we go. We've got a world government like
Yeah, new
This
world
is-
but, like, if
order.
you think about it, bro, like geographically, like of course, like we probably won't see too much difference between us as humans, right? If we even like become human, if Pangea still was around.
Detroit become human? What?
I think it's like, I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of petty bullshit and politics just happens because we're all just like separated geographically. If we're all in the same fucking landmass, I don't think people would complain as much. People wouldn't just fucking like. Eventually, we get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, we're all living on the same fucking floating rock.
I'd argue that there'd still be war, there'd still
No,
be
no, but
issues, there'd be
if you think about it, think about it this. Slavery happened because they needed to transport like fucking goods and shit to like the new world or the fuck, right? Because they were trying to find spices because they were trying to find a new route to India because there was like a fucking land there. They had to like sail around. They didn't know. Yeah, I'm saying if we all were on Pangea, then none of that shit would happen. We don't need to sail. We wouldn't need to like. We would probably try to go around the world, but we end up right on the other coast of Pangea again. So like, I'm saying a lot of world events wouldn't happen. We wouldn't need like there wouldn't be like wars at sea for sure. Because all of it's connected, like just fucking meet in the middle somewhere. Like trading would be easier. We just fucking go
trade
from one
west
end to
would
the
be
other.
much easier, I feel like.
So,
Yeah.
like, I think we would have more. Like, I feel like it would be better. I feel like a lot of world events happened because we were separated geographically. Because some people got like made culture with other shit, and they, they believe in what they believe in. And people over here, like, they advance a little bit more in this direction, and they think they're righteous or whatever they believe in, and they clash because they're like, oh, but well, I grew up like this, and it's blah blah blah. But we're all on the same landmass. We can just visit each other. Like, oh, okay, cool. This is what you guys got going on over here.
I don't know. I would argue it's still in human nature to bicker, banter, and butt
I don't think
heads.
so.
You know,
I feel like for me as a human being, I feel like, why should I be punished for being a good and kind person? Because I feel like this need for conflict is unnecessary.
see, I think you're wrong, and I want to go to war with you. See how that works.
I wouldn't.
See
I
how that
wouldn't.
works.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I'd let you kill me because like what am I supposed to do? You
Look,
know what I mean? It's
I'm
like-
gonna preference this 100% as fucking. I'm gonna put the word out there right now. Free Palestine. They didn't want to go to war. Israel just started fucking bombing them.
Yeah, true.
Case in point.
Free Palestine. Also,
Case in
RIP,
point.
Aaron Bushell.
Yep. R.I.P.
Bushell or whatever.
Yeah.
RIP that guy.
Yeah. It has to be said. I mean, like, I agree with you, DJ, but it is also unfortunately unrealistic, as time and time.
Why is it unrealistic?
Because
why? Like think about it. Like, I really want you guys to think about this for a second. Why is it? What in us drives us to do the evil acts that we do?
Because people
against
do
people
things
that are
because they
literally the
want to.
same as us, same make and model. We're all the same human beings. Like that shit. That shit keeps me up at night because I'm literally sitting here thinking of like, I'm literally no different from you, or you, and there is something innate within humans that like makes you want to just like fight or like engage in conflict
It's
when
not innate. It's learned behavior. It's
Yeah.
definitely learned
But
behavior, and it's taught through
if it's learned behavior,
generations
then why did we like?
of
Is there a society where we could proceed into that
it.
The
It
that
runs
is just
very
like
deep.
nice to each other?
Like we touched on religion. It runs super deep. Like, there's certain religions that believe that the world should be run a certain way, and then the moment, especially when like a lot of these issues we start to realize when the internet, nope, sorry, I dropped something, when the internet came out and we started, started being exposed to the world a little bit more and seeing how the world operates on the other side. And you have people on the other side who are like, oh, we don't stand for this, we need to abolish this. And then that's how that comes up. I mean, it runs
I
deep.
feel like I could just say like, but I could just keep saying, but why to like everything you're saying, like until it goes back until like we first become like human and conscious. Like, but why? Like, why do we need all this? Like, why? Like for me, I just don't get conflict. I
Mhm.
just like for me,
Yeah.
I don't get that at all. Like for me, I think I'm doing my best. Like I'm putting my best foot forward and being good to people regardless of who they are to me, right?
Mhm.
Like why should I if I'm done wrong, it's always like, "Oh, you're naive, you should have known better, like they were going to take advantage of you." But like why do I get scolded and punished because I believe that person to have a good spirit? Like that does that like that shit fucks with my brain. Like why do they get off the hook because they took advantage of me because I was trying to be nice? Like and you could apply that to like every facet of life. Like why like if I'm just doing my fucking job and then this like at work, right? And my boss takes advantage of me by like putting on more hours, why do I get scolded because I did more work than I was supposed to because I believe that I was doing a good job, but he gets to just or they get to just fucking fuck off and be like, "Oh, haha, I'm taking advantage of you, make more money off of you." Like why is that?
The most layman answer I can come up with that is greed. And if somebody wants something and they have a way to make that happen, they're just gonna do it.
But why don't
And
we
that's
demonize greed? Like why don't we demonize greed?
And
If
to
we do something
answer,
we you know what I mean?
to kind of, well, not necessarily answer, but to maybe combat your but why, you have people who believe wholeheartedly that their why is rooted in their belief. Um, and it is so ingrained to them where if you continue to ask but why and you aren't getting their finite answer, in extremist cases, that's where they just, emotions run high, their patience has run thin, you're dead.
yeah. Uh
They don't have time for your but why.
yeah, we can ask but
But like
why
what
as much as
but
we
like
want.
like
We can ask that as much as we want, and we're just gonna
I know,
start sounding like the
but
kids from
why
fucking
is
Road
that their
Trip.
response? But why is that their response? Like
But
I get what you're
why? I
doing.
know, I
Yeah.
get it. I
Like
get it. I
you know
Yeah.
what
feel
I
you.
mean? Like it's just fucked up that the how that's how shit works. Like that's what keeps
No.
me up. That's the revelation I have. Like we could all just be nice, and no one would take advantage of each other. Like like in a perfect world, I guess. Like that.
Um
I feel like that's possible. Like it could have been possible years, millions of years ago. We just started off
Mhm.
on the right foot. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think about
I
society could be so different with like some minor tweaks and changes.
I hate to say
Yeah.
it, DJ, but like even in the animal kingdom, there's animals that are cruel to other animals, whether it's, killing them just because they can, that like it's biological nature, unfortunately. And
But like we're intelligent enough to be like, okay,
are we though?
if
Sorry.
I mean we have we have consciousness. I mean like we've developed that and
That's
we've
the
developed more
problem.
intelligence. You know.
But consciousness
Our
is
consciousness is actually the issue. Humans conflict because we have insecurities. As long as we can think and as long as we're self-aware, we will always be at conflict. Humans desire conflict. It's a result of our inability to compute differences between one another.
Mhm. Which is why I'm gonna say right
the
now,
end of the
punch
day is-
Nazis.
is- It'll never like as long as somebody can think differently than you, there will be conflict. Period.
I mean, look at what I just said. Like, if I have a white nationalist in front of me that's, you know, gonna be spreading rhetoric, I'm gonna punch him. There's the conflict right there. I know that that's a fault of mine, but I'm gonna do it.
You can do what now?
Huh?
Nothing. I don't know what
Punch a Nazi.
Yeah, punch Nazi.
Punch a Nazi. Yeah.
I mean, I've done it before,
Nazi.
so I'll do it again.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
we are going to ask you all, chat, but why? Because this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 4 of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel, where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive post-co content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. That's right here where you're watching right now. Or the YouTube, you can follow us on YouTube. Click the YouTube thing, the link in the details and description box down below in order to get updates when new episodes go live
Episodes.
everywhere.
Episodes.
We got to get rolling out of here, but until next time, ladies, gentlemen, thadies, and thents. But why?
But why?
Why?
But why?
And why? What's in
But
the box?
why? What's in the
In
box?
the box.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah. But why?
Okay.